Chronicles. Fat Girl Chronicles. Fat Girl Chronicles. I love food. Hello, everybody. We are back. Hopefully you have liked us enough that you have come back as well. This is Fat Girl Chronicles. I am Victoria, your lovely host, and with me I have my co-host
Kenny. How you doing? A brother in the struggle.
Yes, we are all struggling together. I mean, I don't know if it's much of a struggle because we just go ahead and do what we want. But you know, whatever. We're going to say it's a struggle because that's what we tell our doctors when they yell at us. Okay, so as always, this podcast is to discuss our food, our love for food, our struggle with food, our fight with food, and how we inevitably lose. But it is what it is. We enjoy our food, so whatever. This week's topic. It is a hard topic to discuss.
Yes.
It's very hard, okay? We're going to discuss office parties and the food that accompanies it, okay? All right, so take a moment, y'all. Okay? So, office parties, they can't be avoided. Sadly, you have to attend them because... Unless you call out. Now, I know coworkers who have called out to avoid office parties because they don't want to deal with the drama, they don't want to be around people, yada, yada, yada. And if you work in a big enough office, people will be having their snide comments and everything like that.
Petty.
Okay, they are very petty. Yes, that is very true. So, Ken, what do you got to say about office party
So,
food?
I came up with a couple of questions in my mind of what I ask when we have an office food party. Question number one, who made that? I want to know who made it.
That is true.
And I'm not going to touch the food till I identify who made the food.
Yes. There are many times in which I usually have a partner, if you will, who will be standing next to me that can be shady and petty right with me, and we constantly lean over and whisper to each other, who made that? Who made that?
Why it look like that?
Oh, that don't look good.
I'm not eating that.
What is that? Nope, not touching it.
Mm-mm.
Nope. And then we walk on to the next thing, and then we discuss that one. And then we might put a little bit on our plates and be like, I don't know about this, but let me just look like I picked it up. Oh, so-and-so made that. Oh, perfect. I'm going to get that.
Right.
And then you get hyped when you know who made it.
Right.
And you trust that person.
Right.
And you might have been to their house. And you trust their house.
Right. That's another question. Once we identify who made the food, then I got to search my mind and all my mental notes and see, is this a person that goes to the bathroom and washes their hands regularly?
Oh, that's true.
I got to think about how clean is this person?
Not very. Some people.
Sometimes they come to work smelling like cat pee.
Ew.
Sometimes they come to work smelling like urine.
Well, wait. Before I'm sorry. Let's also point out when people have pets. And some people let their cats and dogs and everything get up on the counters.
And lick spoons.
And lick stuff and just be all in
the meal.
Literally.
Like when they like, you put your foot in it? No, you put your cat in it.
Yes, exactly. So then those people's food I do avoid as well.
Right.
What other questions did you have?
I want to ask somebody in the office that you know that's greedy that eats anything. I might ask them, did you try that? How was it? Because some people just don't say no to anything.
Well, there's the greedy people sometimes don't try it right away. They come in, they make a big old plate, they leave, they come back and make another plate, and then leave again. It might make a third or fourth plate and take things to go and pack things up. So there's those people as well. What's your next question?
Also, well, this is more of a comment. When you see that pan of food that nobody touched, I just give it a side eye and just keep on walking. I ain't gonna touch that.
But maybe that's the problem because nobody's touched it. The next person won't touch it because nobody's touched it. And then it's like a domino effect of nobody touching this food that might be critically amazing.
I'm not gonna be the guinea pig for that though.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do it.
But you could. You don't want to try it?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. What other comments or questions? No. You gotta at least try it. I'm not trying it. You gotta try it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Or the presentation is also an important thing. If you don't care about the presentation of food you brought to the office party, I don't want that food. Like, for example, I went to an office party. Somebody made some sausages and peppers in the crock pot, and I don't eat sausages and peppers. However, the side of the crock pot was dirty looking.
Oh, no.
Sauce was dripping all over the place. The glass, it looked like it had a dark film on the glass of the crock pot. I'm just like,
But they have those crock pot bags where you can.
She didn't get the
You can
memo.
put the plastic bags in the crock pot, and then you put the stuff in there, and then it keeps it clean. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that crock pot looked old.
Because crock pots are, you know, as long as you take care of them, they're actually very easy to clean.
It was a white crock pot, and it looked like it'd been through some things.
Oh, no. You get like black or stainless steel.
Yeah. Needless to say, she took that whole dish back home.
Yeah. There's a reason why we don't buy white appliances.
Right.
Because they're very hard to clean, and you always get stuff on them.
Or when you get pressure from that one coworker, try this, I made it. And you
Oh, that's the worst.
yeah, I'm full right now. I'm gonna get some in a little bit.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Right. I just stuff my face. Give me a minute.
Give me a minute. I gotta let the food settle.
Watch them walk out the room. Oh yeah, I tried it. It was so good. What did you make it with? What did you put in there? Okay, I gotta try that. Can I get that recipe?
Keep that in mind, people.
All right, make them feel special about
There's
their
nothing
nasty
wrong
food.
with lying
Right.
to your coworker
No white lie.
about trying their food.
It boosts confidence.
Yeah. Except for if they make something on a random day in the middle of the week, and then now they want you to try it because you like their other thing.
We got a
How about
problem. I bought lunch today. I can't try that.
that's your immediate statement. Oh, I bought lunch
I
today.
bought lunch today.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to waste my food.
Yeah, you know I'm trying to be healthy this week.
Right.
So I'm gonna eat what I brought in. That ain't right.
Well, I'm NPO for 12 hours. That's what my doctor said. I got lab work tomorrow. That's a good one.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, do you hear the excuses just rolling out like it's nothing? I'm amazed. I did not know.
Yes.
What other are there any other excuses that you can think of?
I just had dental work.
Jeez.
Yes.
You saw there was no pause, right?
No.
There was no pause at all.
Just had dental work. Or I'm meeting somebody for lunch I haven't seen in a while. I don't have room for your food.
Okay. Let's see. Any particular horror stories that you can recall for office party food?
I had a really good friend. She made her mother made 2 dishes of some food, and I tried a little bit of it. I was not a fan.
Oh.
She wound up taking both those dishes back home. I took a small little bit because we cool like that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want her feelings.
Oh.
I tried it.
That's hard when it's somebody you actually really like, but the food's nasty.
I tried it and it tried me. That food was nasty.
Oh. I know.
Horror stories?
I don't think I have any particular horror stories, but I just recently at work, oh, you have one? Recently at work, people were trying to plan for Thanksgiving. They're going to do a Thanksgiving dinner, and I was listening, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, I'm not sure how you make your sweet potato casserole. I don't know if I'm going to eat that. As people keep listing off different things they're going to make, like, I'm not sure about that one. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm just going to look at people's food and I'll make that decision. I'll be like, you know, you just got to pay attention to what is sitting there, what it looks like. And sometimes things aren't the right color.
Yeah, I have a perfect example of that.
Go ahead.
So I was a part of an office planning committee for parties at work on a monthly basis, you know, to celebrate birthdays and different life moments, things of that nature. So I came up with a cruise theme for a party.
Ooh, cruise.
Yes. So
Fancy.
everybody whose birthday was that month, every stop on the tour of the cruise was a food from their native country. So, yeah.
Nice.
Sounds like fun, right?
Yeah, that's pretty
cool. So we
cool.
had somebody that was from Haiti, somebody that was from Guyana, somebody that was from America, somebody that was from Puerto Rico, so on and so forth.
Ooh.
So, I'm not familiar with Haitian food, And I didn't want to ask the person whose birthday it was to make a food or to direct me to a restaurant because I didn't want to ruin the surprise.
True.
So we had another coworker who's Haitian descent, and I was like, "Oh, can you direct me to this restaurant? I want to buy some food." She's like, "Oh no, just give me the money. I'll make the food."
Dun, dun, dun.
That was the worst mistake I ever made. This was my first office party. Everything was very extravagant until it came down to the dish that she made.
No.
So she made some chicken. I guess it was supposed to be chicken from Haiti. I'm a dark-skinned guy. The chicken was darker than me.
Oh.
It's dark grayish looking.
Gray?
It just
At
looked
what
like
point
it was.
is chicken ever gray?
I don't know what seasoning she used. I don't know if she just boiled it and didn't season it. I really don't know
Ew.
what happened. But it wasn't the chicken. The chicken was not what was happening.
Gray chicken, y'all. Think about that.
It just didn't have the best color. I tried to taste a little bit, but it tasted like it wasn't even. It tasted raw. It tasted like it wasn't even finished. Like, you know what I mean? Like it had that leathery taste that like if I was gonna eat raw chicken type of taste. Like it just. I mean, it was cooked on the inside, but on the outside, the taste and the texture. Ugh.
I'm sorry. I can't get past the gray part.
It was a darkish grayish looking color. It was not appetizing.
I'm just trying. Are you guys visualizing this? A dark gray chicken that looked like it might have been boiled.
At least that's what I remember. Maybe that's from the nightmare I had after I ate it.
Oh, maybe it was a nightmare. The chicken started changing colors in your dream.
Apparently.
Oh,
it made me sick.
I wonder.
Nobody ate this food. Everybody just... I guess I was the brave soul to try it, and a couple other people might have tried it, but everybody else was like, no, I know better. They kept it moving to the other offerings at the office party.
That sucks. Now you wish you had just ordered.
And we gave her a good amount of money, so it's like, what? Did you take some old chicken from the soup kitchen and just boiled it and just broiled it in and just sprinkled some salt on it? Like, what did you do?
Nah, she went to one of them shady bodega type grocery stores, bought some cheap chicken that was old, and she did that like 6 months ago, so she still had it in her freezer. She took that out of her freezer, defrosted it. No, she put it in the water and boiled it just like that. I'm not even saying that a defrost moment happened.
It didn't taste like it had a defrost.
And then that was it. She was like, I'm Haitian, I made it, therefore it's Haitian chicken.
Right. And then, that day, she did come in with a new wig on, so maybe she used the money we gave her to make the Haitian dish, and she just, saved it. And
that's so wrong. Because I've made food when people have, given me money for like an office party, and I make sure every dime goes to that, and I got a receipt. Nobody's going to look at me shady. Look at this. Every dime went right to this food. Matter of fact, I put a couple dollars of my own. You're not going to accuse me of anything.
She had the nerve to take the whole pan of chicken back home with her. That's where she should have left it, at home.
Yeah. Well, good she took it home because nobody going to eat it at work.
No, God bless our kids if they ate that food.
Bless their hearts.
Bless them.
Oh, poor things. They probably had the runs afterwards. Okay, so I think that's it for our office food party. Basically, people ask who made it, ask what they did with it, ask them if they have pets, and try not to try anything that you can't properly identify. I think those are good rules to live by, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this week's Fat Girl Moment of the Week. Fat Girl Moment! I have to come to the confessional and let you guys know what happened to me. So BuzzFeed has a little YouTube show called Worth It, where the two guys go around trying different types of food. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Yes, it is two guys eating food slow motion with music in the background. And because I'm fat, I enjoy this so much. It makes no sense. I'm not enjoying the food as well. But I'll also talk about that more in later episodes and how I watch TV in which they eat things, and then I go into those places purposely to try it. I have traveled far and wide to try whatever it is that they did on the show. But we'll do another episode about that. So this A couple weeks ago, they had an episode about ribs. Now, mind you, I love some ribs. Pork, beef, whatever, I love ribs. Ribs are amazing. I think they should always be pork, but if you're a non-pork eater, you're weird. But if you're a non-pork eater, whatever, have your beef ribs, okay? So now I have to find a place to get ribs because I live an hour and a half away from my parents. And while I am a daddy's girl, and I can be like, Dad, make me ribs, because his ribs fall right off the bone.
It's not like home cooked ribs.
Oh, it's the best. And then I'm like, Mom, make potato salad. So, you know, I am spoiled. I will fully admit that. So I was like, okay, let me find some ribs up here. I put it on my Facebook. I'm like, hey, where's the place I can get some ribs? Everybody chimed in, and they were like Red, White, and Q barbecue on, there's a couple locations in New Jersey. I think they're supposed to be going nationwide. I think I was reading an article about that. So I was like, all right, found one right on Route 22 in Scotch Plains. Fought the massive and evil traffic that is. Route 22 is the devil's backbone, if you will. I don't know, between that and Springfield Ave, I don't know, whatever. For my Jerseyans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your life flashes before your eyes every 5 minutes. So I get there, it's about 6:30. Mind you, the place is open till about 9, 10 o'clock. So at 6:30, I walk in, I'm like, all right, I want some ribs. And I see, like, for a full rack, it's like $18 or something like that. I'm like, can I have a full rack or whatever? And they're like, okay, we don't have a full rack. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, can I have then 2 half racks? I'm like, I don't understand that. I was like, I'll take 2 half racks. Oh, no, we only have 1 half rack left. What? I'm like, that's like 4 or 5 ribs. I'm like, wait, I'm sorry. It is 6:30. You don't close for another 2.5 hours. And you're telling me you only have 4 or 5 ribs left? I was like, whatever, I'll take them. Because at this point in time, I'm hungry. So I also tried a couple other things. I ordered a potato salad. I ordered mac and cheese. And, obviously those went horribly wrong. But whatever. What can you do? I knew what it was when I walked in there. It was run by melanin deficient individuals. So, but every once in a while, mac and cheese, it might be doable. You can live with it. And then I also ordered their cornbread, which was also decent. I actually enjoyed the cornbread. So I got the ribs, got the cornbread. Now it's like 7-something o'clock, and I'm only maybe 15, 20 minutes away from my house. But this is where the fat girl moment comes in. Not that I was craving ribs. Not that I went way out of my way to get ribs. I had to literally drive past my house to get these ribs. The fat girl moment happened when I am driving back home and there's McDonald's. I stop at McDonald's.
Did you get a sausage biscuit?
No, actually, I did that little $2.50 deal, the little McDouble with the small fries, and I was eating my McDouble with Big Mac sauce and my small fries while my ribs were sitting right there in the seat next to me. Okay, because I was hungry and I did not have the patience to wait 15, 20 minutes to get home, and I wanted something right then and there, so I ate that.
How did you feel afterwards?
I felt shameful. I was
did you cry?
There was a tear. There might have been a tear. I was like, why did I do that to myself? I know better. Why did I do that?
So after that pep talk, did you proceed to eat your ribs?
Yes. Yes. I ate the ribs, the cornbread.
The nasty macaroni and cheese.
The nasty mac and cheese and the nasty potato salad. But I ate half of it. I ate half the ribs and half the other stuff.
I'm gonna need you to tell the truth.
No, legit. I ate the whole cornbread, though. I ate the whole cornbread.
Okay.
Right? Because I was like, you know what? You're going to get yourself together. You're only going to eat 2 ribs, half the mac and cheese, half the potato salad. And so then I ate the rest the next day. But I had to doctor up the potato salad and the mac and cheese. I couldn't do another round just that plain. I'm like, no. I'm going to add some other cheeses. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to the potato salad. It needed a lot because they were really heavy on the celery and the onions. And looking at it, it was the coloring of the potato salad was white. It wasn't yellow. And good potato salad needs to be yellow because you're gonna have mustard and you're supposed to have eggs.
Right.
So keep that in mind, people. I mean, we might do a potato salad episode just to talk about potato salad or horror stories of potato salad. So you guys definitely send in those horror stories about potato salad. Maybe even you might have failed at potato salad. We won't share your name unless you want us to shame you. We will shame you. Maybe that might be a little new bit we do when we fat shame people.
Shame, shame, shame.
Shame, shame, shame. We'll see. I don't know. So that's my fat girl moment of the week, in which I went for ribs and got McDonald's and then ate the ribs right after. That's all right. I went to the gym the next day.
Don't try to justify.
That's always going to be my excuse. I went to the gym.
Rationalize.
Ken, did you have anything you wanted to share?
I sure do.
Okay.
If anybody is in the Wayne, New Jersey area, you have to go to La Rosa.
La Rosa?
La Rosa. I call it the Spanish Boston Market.
Spanish Boston Market?
Yes.
I love some Boston Market.
They make food as you order it, or they have like a little buffet there that you can order things to go.
Okay.
But I don't eat ribs anymore. But, I will say their pork
that's
ribs.
right. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We also need to talk about all our various things that we should not eat and we do not eat. Okay, so I'm sorry to cut you off, Ken, but
Not a problem.
you guys need to understand. Okay, I am not lactose intolerant, so I eat cheese every day, pounds of it every day, which is horrible, I know. And there's like probably cheese surrounding my heart. But I am supposed to be gluten-free as I have a gluten sensitivity. Does that stop me from my love of pizza and bread and all things amazing? No. I will talk about eating various things, cakes and whatnot. But understand that usually I am in pain afterwards and I'm bloated and I have a gluten baby. But it is what it is. I'm also allergic to pomegranate. I'm also allergic to acai berry. My lips swell up like Angelina Jolie. I'm trying to think what other food allergies I have. I'm basically just stumbling on them, and then I have a horrible reaction to them. So, I don't know. I know I just had another food reaction the other week. I don't quite know what it was I ate, so I guess I gotta just eat it again and see what happens. But yeah, I had to take Benadryl quick. I was like, oh Lord. But Ken, what are some things that you do not eat or you need to avoid?
I should be avoiding cheese and all dairy products. However, I kind of just made a deal with myself. No ice cream, no milk, cheese, yogurt, and everything else. I'll suffer for my food. I don't care.
No, ice cream though.
Ice cream, no.
Oh.
I can't do it.
Oh.
I can't.
A lot of people, it's really painful for people who are lactose intolerant. Ice cream's like really...
Right. I can't rationalize the consequences on that one.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Can't do it.
Mm-hmm. And things you do not eat?
Well, I go back and forth. Okay, beef I haven't had since high school, and I don't plan on going back.
Beef.
Pork, I came back to pork, in 2013, and then recently, for like about 60 days now, I gave up pork again.
He gave up pork again. Mind you, if there's bacon, he will come. Okay?
I mean, I've been fighting with my demons. I've been fighting with them.
But no beef, y'all.
No beef.
I'm in love with burgers.
Pork-free 60 days.
Ain't that beautiful? Not me.
But if you want some good ribs, go to La Rosa in Wayne, New Jersey.
All right.
The sauce, everything. The meat falls off the bone.
I'll have to definitely check that out. Do you need a moment alone?
I might.
I love it.
Tell them Kenny sent you.
Is that going to get me a discount?
No. They're going to ask you who the hell is Kenny.
Exactly. So maybe don't say that, y'all. All right, guys. You know the deal. Hit us up on our social media. Our Facebook is Fat Girl Chronicles. You just do the @Fat Girls Chronicles NJ. You can definitely find us there. Or you just do a search in Fat Girl Chronicles and come right up. On Twitter, we have @FatGirlNJ. Instagram is Fat Girl Chronicles NJ. And definitely shoot us your fan favorite in terms of food, any fan stories you have, Fat Girl moments that you may have recently have or can remember. Send those in at fatgirlchroniclescontact@gmail.com. If we like what you're saying, we'll definitely read them on the air. So those are all our social media. Let us know. Definitely share them out on your various social media as well. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Ken, you want to say bye to people?
Bye, everyone. I'll see you on the next episode.
Toodles! Batgirl Chronicles. Batgirl Chronicles. Batgirl Chronicles. I love food.